Day 694, 22 for 22. Good morning. I hope this finds you well. Please stay in your fight and do not quit. All right, so I'm going to start on Monday a video series called How to Take Your Life Back. And I wanted to do a video today, and I realized it's only Wednesday or Thursday, whatever day it is, Wednesday, I think. To start doing a lead up to that, and I'm going to start that off with my why, because I've been asked that a bunch. Why do I do this? Well, because I've been there. I'm not a professional. My degree is in business, not in psychology, not in sociology, not in any of the degrees of the brain, I guess you would say. So it's definitely not that. I've been there. I've sat on the edge of that cliff, looked in, said, that looks inviting, and ended up thinking better of it because of the woman inside. And not because we were an item. She was just a friend. She was a friend when I needed one the most. So I was challenged to do the 22 for 22 by a friend of mine that I served with, Jason Shields. Served with him at Stewart, and he was a good NCO, good friend, and he challenged me to do it. So me being the broke ass I was at the time, I decided to do it. And how the challenge is supposed to work, it's supposed to be 22 push-ups for 22 days. At least that was what I researched and found. And so I did that, and I talked a little bit during the first 22, not much, and then thought, you know what, haven't been there, I have a perspective on it, on how to not go there. So I kept going, and that's where I ended up today. And now I'm nothing special when it comes to what I do here. Just been there, and I talk about it, and I try to get people to push forward, because that second chance you give yourself could be the best chance at getting back to the best life that you can live. And you know, I care. I try to put relevant stuff out there. I try to be available to talk, though that doesn't happen a lot. I've done battles in distress. I had to pull back from that for my own mental health. And time. It was wearing me down quick, and while I care, I can't not take care of the family I have behind me, or my daughter in New York. My why is, this is a secondary purpose to my primary purpose, which is to serve my country. I continue to try to serve my nation. I do that through the job I have, and I'm also trying to serve her vets by doing what I'm doing now. And you know, it's like I said, I'm not the most gifted speaker. I do have the gift of gab, but I'm not a gifted speaker. I'm not the motivational, over-the-top type of speaker. I fumble my words. I am usually coherent. And I try hard to give a vision of hope, because it is there. We just gotta dig sometimes. But my why is to continue to try and help people out of that hole that is PTSD, depression, the big ass potholes of life that can suck you in and not let you free. I try to help you find a path out. Like I said, I'm not a professional. And my medical expertise begins and ends at what I research and what I know from living in CLS, which isn't much really. But the bottom line is, I'm here to try and help, and that is my why. And tomorrow I will talk a little bit about something else when it comes to what I'm going to do with this video series. And like I said, not a professional. This is not a book. Anybody can take my knowledge and go turn it into a book, or my thoughts and turn it into a book. I'm considering it. I don't know. But I'm not doing this to be internet famous, because I've been asked that. What do you want to be famous? You want to be John Burke? You want to be, whoever? No, I'm doing this because I care, and I want people to not kill themselves. If I do get anything out of it, yay, but it's not what I'm looking for. If you guys have any questions for me, please ask, and I will answer to the best of my ability. I know that this video thing that I'm going to do, the video series I'm going to do, is going to encompass a lot of what I said. It won't be repeat, but it'll be repeat subjects. It's not like I'm going to go back through my videos and slice portions out and put them together. It's going to be me talking, trying to put a coherent thing through. Now, I'm going to ask a question. If you would, please give me an answer. If you are sitting on the edge of the cliff, or not, if you have recovered or have never been there and have a pretty good line of successes after serving, or even while in, tell me what you think is the most important thing. I've got an idea on what I think is the most important, and it's not necessarily going to be what most people will say. So curious to what you all would think is the most important thing to take back for yourself, to be able to take back your own life and live a happy life. All right, so I'm going to do some push-ups and get out of here. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 1 for the airborne ranger in the sky, 1 for the infantry, 1 for the fallen. All right, so share the video to my own personal page, Jim Tough, to From the Edge to Thriving, and in 29 other veterans Facebook groups. If you would share, I'd appreciate it. If you cannot share from the group that you find it in, please come to my page, From the Edge to Thriving, or personal page, Jim Tough, and share from there. I'd appreciate any share I can get, and I try to thank every one of you. If you need help, seek help. Get it from friends, family, professionals. There's absolutely no shame or weakness in seeking help. It is actually a sign of strength. Do what you got to do to be here. Do not use suicide as a permanent solution to a temporary or permanent problem. You got this. And I do believe in you. You can do it. And see you tomorrow. Tough out.